Hi, here we are again.
Here we are.
So nice to be with you. And what we wanted to share with you today is something that was quite surprising to us that we heard yesterday. We were listening to an interview with Dr. Dean Ornish, and he was talking about some research that was published in the British Medical Journal, done with nurses who were constantly exposed to COVID. And the research points out that those nurses who were eating a whole food plant-based diet were 76, do I have that number right? I wrote it down. Yeah, 76% less likely to get COVID. Those nurses who were eating a pescatarian diet, which is vegetarian with a little fish, were 59% less likely to get COVID. And those nurses who were eating a paleo or keto diet were 400% more likely to get COVID. It was shocking.
Yeah, shocking.
We had never really heard a comparison of immune response before. So what I did right away is I thought, well, how is it that so many people are doing keto? So I Googled health benefits of keto, and there's hundreds of sites pointing out the benefits of weight loss, of dealing with diabetes, heart disease, improving your heart condition, and that it's anti-inflammatory. And the more I read, the kind of bells were going off in my mind. It's like, why does this not seem true to me? And we've been whole food plant-based for a long time, but I have a strong history of pretty much, before I met Connie and before I went vegetarian, the keto approach, a lot of fat, a lot of animal. And I have that comparison still. And it doesn't make sense to me the way I feel now and the way I felt then, that it's actually a really healthy diet.
Well, when I was in the weight loss business commercially, I did the current keto diet, then known as the Atkins diet. And I realized after a period of some weeks that if I kept eating that way, it would be the end of me. It was very clear. So your own experience really tells you what's true about how the body thrives and how we really tax the body unnecessarily with the food we eat.
Yeah, that's such a cornerstone of our program, that knowing what to eat, we can trust the intelligence of our bodies. Our bodies can guide us as to what to eat. The trick is, for me anyway, when I was eating more of a keto style diet, I was eating from here up. I was eating for the experience of the food. And when I met Connie and started eating whole food plant-based, it took me a while to adjust, but I began to see that the satisfaction it brought, along with the health benefits, was an experience from kind of my shoulders down. I listened to my body instead of what my mind wanted to create as an experience with the food. So just to follow up on the immune response, we were looking at our own lives, and it's like, well, how is our immune system? And it's hard to find the last time we even had a cold or a flu.
I know, we can't even remember how many years it has been. We just don't get those kinds of conditions.
Yeah, and it used to be that I would get a cold or a flu, sometimes even like a strep throat or bronchitis type thing, several times a year, and not anymore. I was really scratching my head. I think I can remember when we were in California in 2016, I was working in a house. And I remember, I think there was a period where I felt a little coldy, but it wasn't enough not to go to work. I never missed a day of work. and it just came and went. So, yeah, our immune system, I think, is pretty
Very
strong.
strong.
So that's why we encourage people to do whole food plant-based, because the reason our system is strong is the same reason everybody that does whole food plant-based, their system is strong, because our systems are designed to restore health. Our immune systems are designed to really fight off cold and flu, as well as COVID and everything else, when it's given what it needs to have a healthy microbiome, which is where 80% of our immune response comes from, and the nutrients to keep everything strong and healthy and in balance.
I think the main reason that we object or resist eating whole food plant-based is we don't want to give it the time that we think it needs. And it does take a little more time to wash your veggies and cut them and cook them, but they're so delicious. However, we have an answer to that. And we're finding more and more what we call quick and easy on our website here under recipes, dishes that can be made in minutes that are whole food plant-based and that taste great. In fact, we just made a baked yam, black bean, mango, avocado, salsa, green onion, red pepper. What else was on top of
Lime
that?
juice.
Oh yeah, lime juice. Delicious bowl. And we used canned beans and it took minutes. I mean, you just needed the time to put it together. And you felt so great eating it. It was so delicious. And you felt so great after you ate it. There wasn't any needing to work hard for the body to process something that isn't ideal for it.
Yeah. So that'll be the recipe for this week, our sweet potato bowl, as it's called. Actually, it came from plantstrong.com, Rip Esselstein's site. He's got a lot of great recipes up there too. And he too promotes the whole food plant-based. So is there anything else?
Well, I just thought it was neat. Dr. Joel Fuhrman, who we really admire the work that he's done over 30 or more years, helping people restore health with high nutrients and low calories. The trick is high nutrient comes from whole food plant-based. You don't need to worry about the calories. But he has over 1,000 recipes on his website. So that's another one to look into.
Yeah.
Ours, Rips, Dr. Fuhrman, there are many, many others online, as you know.
Lots of resources. So yeah, we hope that this gives you hope that you too can really build a defense against anything trying to get in that little body of yours that doesn't belong there.
Very good.
Okay, thanks everybody. Great to see you.